What's going on, everybody? I am your host Discriminated, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 4. If you missed any of the previous episodes, make sure you hit the description below for the playlist links, that way you can catch yourself up. In the last episode, we were told by Blake Abernathy over at Abernathy Farm that we needed to clear out Jamaica Plain of the ghouls in order to make some room for some new settlers over there. And so we did exactly that, but we also went ahead and got the treasure that lies beneath Jamaica Plain, and that is the 2076 World Series baseball bat. And then after we had turned that quest into Preston Garvey, he told us that Sanctuary Hills was in trouble due to some raider attacks, and so we spoke to someone at Sanctuary Hills, and seeing as how I'm not the kind of person to let raiders terrorize my home, let's head down to Walden Pond to deal with them. I've already got some ammo from Good Neighbor, so let's clear all these raiders out. Okay, so, I'm already hearing some... Ooh, synths. I never see synths in this area. It's supposed to be raiders, right? Okay, hold up. Nope. It's supposed to be raiders, not synths. So, what are you all doing out here? Fusion cell. I'll take their weapons, because their weapons have fusion cells inside of them, and then that increases the amount that I have. Okay, and then the other one was over here. Huh, none of them had any kind of orders on them, so I guess we don't really know what their purpose here was, but here we are over at Walden Pond now, and then there's aluminum cans everywhere, so we'll just go ahead and get some of those. Nope, fuck you. Goddamn monkeys. Okay, pre-war money. I can't get in there. I don't have master lockpicking yet. However, there is a note to Tweez. Tweez, if you're reading this, then you're an idiot. This is the last time I tell you we're locking this door. Use the entrance in the sewer pipe. Next time you forget, I'm locking your ass out permanently. Walter. Okay. If we want to get inside there... Okay, something tells me that this is just kind of like a very miniaturized, reuse of an asset right here. This has got to be a reused asset. In fact, they put it right next to the fucking one that they reused. Yeah, that's totally the exact same one. I mean, it's a bit... I mean, this one over here is a bit different. After all, like, as we look at it from here, the part that's actually got more roof on it is on this side, and the chimney is on the opposite side of this one, and the door is on the opposite side. But other than that one difference, that fucking building is the exact same one that's right here. That's actually a little bit lazy, but it's not something that you would notice unless you were looking right at it. And I did not even expect for the asset that they reused to be so close to each other. Wow. Okay, so, fishing rod, I don't care about that. If I can get out of there. Okay, so now we need to head down here towards a sewer pipe because I don't have master lock picking yet. Normally by this point in the game I usually do, but you know, it's whatever. Drainage pipe open. Okay, so from here we just, oh wow, like you can easily tell that you're not supposed to be using power armor here just due to the fact that you can see the void. Okay, so this is a dead end. But could there be anything here? There's a chem cooler with some med-X, a coffee pot, and a tire over there. Nothing that really matters. Okay. Alright, yeah, there's definitely going to be some people right here. Okay, Bear's dead. Tweez is dead. For some reason, I think my gun's firing faster than I remember it firing. Like, I honestly think that our little friend here is firing a lot faster than it used to. Ooh. Tales of a Junktown jerky vendor. Permanently gain better prices. Okay, that's good. That'll hopefully make ammo a little bit cheaper, because my lord, ammo is fucking expensive in this game, even after taking 2 ranks of cap collector. Okay, got some jet, got some psycho. Don't worry, I'm coming for you. I'm just gonna do a little bit of minor looting before I come to you and kill you. You should be glad that I'm giving... Okay, well, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. There you go, you're dead now. Okay. Is that really what you wanted to die so quickly? Like, jeez. Couldn't even bother to let me do a little bit of looting? Okay, these can chimes here are actually very good for steel. But yeah, take the bourbon. I can sell that later. Continue on this way and then loot this area, I guess. Yeah, I think that was just Whiplash's gun that I just heard knocking around on the floor. But there's some more jet there, some dirty water, some bourbon, used oil can, and a hammer. Okay, gift shop key for the safe. Okay, take the rat away in the stim pack and leave everything else. And then look on these shelves, make sure I'm not missing anything. Nothing in the wooden crate. Now then head up the stairs and check right here for Big Jim. This is a unique pipe wrench that can cripple, that has a 20% chance to cripple the target's leg. That's pretty cool. Although I don't think I'll ever be using it. Oh wait, there was duct tape there. Take that with us. Some 10mm rounds, take that. Take the aluminum can or whatever you want to call it. Bottle cap mine, take that. And continue heading this way. And now we're at the Walden Pond gift shop, so we're right back into the building that we started at. Okay, now that that's done, all we need to do is fast travel back to Sanctuary and turn the quest in. Alright, so where's that settler that I need to turn this quest into? Stupid Brahmin. Sturgis, are you alright? Okay, Kenzie.
Do you have any luck with those raiders?
Kenzie?
I took care of those raiders for you.
Really? Well, that's the best news I've heard in a long time.
Alright then. Yeah, it can sometimes get a little bit hard to talk to people in this massive garden that I own, because there are just so many plants here that are just kind of put together. And wow, we have enough people here to actually ooh, whoa. But yeah, like there's a whole bunch of these people here, and we've actually managed to start getting the corn up here going. That's good. I didn't think that we were gonna ever get enough settlers for that. Okay, so now we need to go turn this quest into Preston Garvey. And he's always at the front of the settlement because he is on guard duty for extra defense.
I took care of the raiders that were harassing that settlement you sent me to. The people there have decided to join our cause.
That's great news. One day, we'll be strong enough to drive that scum out of the Commonwealth for good. As usual, I've got something else for you to look into. Here's where they are. I hope you can help them. We've got to show people they can count on the Minutemen again.
Okay, what's this new quest taking us to? Where is it taking us? Clearing the way for Red Rocket Truck Stop. Okay, I am very curious because Red Rocket Truck Stop never really pops up as a settlement. Well, it's never popped up as a settlement for me because I've always used it as kind of a base. Well, not always. I never really used it as a settlement in my first playthrough because I wasn't really big on the whole settlement thing back then. In my second playthrough, I used Red Rocket Truck Stop as my base of operations. And in this game, it's actually a settlement with people tending to the adhesive farm that I built for them. Joey, what is it?
We could really use your help.
Just tell me.
Just tell me what you need.
Something nasty's living just around the corner from here. It's only a matter of time before there's some real trouble. Now, what's really too bad is that it'd be a nice spot for a new settlement. In fact, I know some folks that'd love to set up there if it was safe. If you can make sure the old workshop there is still in one piece, anyone who decides to move in later will be able to rebuild.
I'll see.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thanks. We were kinda at the end of our rope here.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go get Croup Manor. Okay, so where exactly is Croup Manor? Ooh, well, we've got Finch Farm. That's somewhat close to Croup Manor. Huh. And then all the way down in the south, we have Somerville Place that we need to handle. And then over here is Diamond City Outfield. Okay, whatever. I'm kind of not sure if I want to take that on right now. You know what? Instead, I think I want to take on the Cabot, the whole Cabot House thing, because it's been a while since I talked about doing it, and now it's sort of just beginning to feel like a tease. Alright, okay, now we're here in front of Cabot House and Sentry Bot. You better not be here to start trouble. You better not start trouble with me. I will kill you. Alright, good. He doesn't want to start trouble. Okay, yeah, let's actually set this as the active quest. Special delivery. And turn off that one.
Go away.
Well, if that's how you're gonna treat your goddamn people that you invite, then fuck you.
Let me in. Edward Deegan asked me to come here.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in.
Alright, there we go. Now you're being a little bit more polite, you asshole.
Let's go meet the boss.
Alright then. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
I am aware what I said before I pressed that one button on the intercom didn't quite match up with the action I chose at the intercom.
New guy is here.
One moment. I just have to.
That didn't sound good.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
Guns away, we don't want to shoot them. Or let them think that we're going to shoot them.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome. But I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh?
Ah, hell, I am...
Have a seat.
I gotta get out of my power armor to do this. I don't like getting out of my power armor.
Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for...
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
Yeah, we haven't come across it yet, but yeah, there is. We've seen the actual QuickTime event for the UFO crashing overhead. We just haven't been to that area of the map yet to get the alien blaster, and we actually got an alien blaster off of a raider, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it was a synth that we got an alien blaster off of. But anyways, yeah, totally.
The universe is a big place. Anything could be out there.
Wonderful. Most people's minds are too narrow to admit the possibilities of an infinite universe. But I'm not talking about flying saucers and little green men. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
That's really interesting.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It's become my life's work. My approach is to combine a rigorous scientific method while keeping an absolutely open mind. So much has been closed off to us simply because people assumed they already knew the answers. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell him what I need him to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending him to look for the missing shipment.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
I'm ready to get to work.
Good. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
Yeah?
Only about 1 million.
You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
Yep.
I'm out of here.
Good luck. Don't get killed on your first job.
I'm not gonna get killed. And even if I do, I can just respawn. But while we're outside of our power armor, let's go ahead and put on that It's not BOS, unfortunately, but it is a sturdy combat armor chest piece, which will provide us a little bit more damage resistance outside of the power armor. Which, I mean, we use power armor for 99% of the time, so, you know, there's not really a huge reason why we need the strongest armor on our character normally, but whatever. I think it's worth it. Okay, so Beacon Hill, we now have the Cabot House key, so we don't need to worry about the intercom anymore. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin our journey towards the north, towards Parsons State Asylum, because if I'm not entirely sure, I haven't actually even been there yet, so we're gonna need to actually head there on foot. Holy crap, a fucking red scorpion. Oh wow. I'm not even sure why I'm scared of you all. You went down rather quickly. I'm not even sure why I'm scared of red scorpions. Ah, but there is another one. Oh wait, nope, that's just a bloatfly. Come on, just die. Oh, come on, you bitch. Okay, normally I just try to punch him to death, but that one was going to take a long time to kill. Yo, okay, alright, so Yao Guai. Fairly inconsequential, to be honest. A lot of the... Ooh, Deathclaw. Yep, Deathclaw. Hi there. Hi there. You're not even scary to me anymore. Holy crap, like a lot of the enemies that on other playthroughs, no matter what level I was, I'd be terrified to go up against. I'm not terrified to go up against them with a commando, like fully automatic weapons playthrough of the game. At least the basic ones aren't as powerful as you would think, and ooh. For whatever reason, I've never been to the slog before. And if I'm not entirely sure, but I think the slog has actually gotten a redesigned map marker that because normally it's the usual settlement one, but this one's been redesigned. That's actually really cool. But anyways, keep our eye on the prize, and that is Parsons State Insane Asylum. I'm kind of afraid to go any further inside, because if I do, then I think I may risk pissing them off. So I just kind of need to wait for her to get up here.
This place is off limits. You'd best move along.
Okay, Edward sent me.
Deegan sent me. I'm looking for a missing package.
Oh, you're the new guy. So this package, pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
All I needed.
That's all I needed to know.
Well then, I guess we're done. Hey, be careful. It's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Normal raiders would have grabbed the loot and bugged out by now. It's like they're scouting the place or something. I'll be glad when you clear them out.
And clear them out I will, and it won't even take that long. But first, I think a very good thing for me to do would be to heal myself up with a little bit of Radaway. from the multiple crossings of water I had to do, and some stim packs. And Parsons State Creamery is really not that far away from here. It's just over there, but then there's another icon right over there. Wow, like, I'm just like, I kind of want to, you know, just go exploring a lot, but I know that I need to just go ahead and do this. Like, see, this is so cool. Like, I can't help but be, you know, distracted. Oh, wait, Lynn Woods, I know this location. I believe this location has a bunch of raiders. Like, whenever you get up to the top, raiders start spawning out of nowhere, but then there's this little thing you can press at the top to send it to basically call in a death claw to kill off the raiders, which is really cool. But yeah, whatever. I don't want to do Lynn Woods yet. I just need to make it over here to this ice cream factory, which I assume that's what it is, because it is creamery. I would assume that means ice cream. Oh, damn you, Scaver. Okay, even survivalists are dying relatively quickly. Mysterious serum. Automatic. Sturdy combat armor, right leg. I'll take the sturdy combat stuff. Leave you with the rest. Hold up. Do you have any sturdy combat? No, you don't. And if I'm not mistaken, isn't that no, that's just a flight helmet. I thought that maybe that might have been the Marine combat armor helmet, which is actually a really cool helmet, one of the best in the game outside of power armor. Okay, so over here, just a teddy bear, toy truck, toy rocket ship, blast radius. Okay, 5.56 rounds, that's good. I can take that. And then I don't think that these raiders are really the smartest. I don't think they are. Because look, they're on a boat on top of here trying to fish when there is no water nearby. They're not that smart. Okay, so take the stim pack and the pistol, just so that way I have more of this ammo with me. And now we'll fast travel back to Cabot House.
Not acceptable. Imogen is missing and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
Do you know where she is?
No, but that doesn't
Your
mean...
sister is missing and I want her found. What else is Edward for if not to keep the family safe?
I'd be happy to send someone to look for her, ma'am. It's not a...
Mother, Edward has better things to do than sending someone out to find Imogen. Again.
If your father were here, he'd send someone to find Imogen.
I'm not going to have Edward drop everything just because Imogen decided to take a lover again.
Jack, how dare you speak so disrespectfully about your sister? I don't think you're even listening to me, Jack.
I'm not Imogen's babysitter. If she chooses to go off without telling anyone, that's her business.
I can't bear to think what might be happening to Imogen right now.
She's a grown woman. She's perfectly capable of looking after herself.
I insist you send someone to find Imogen.
Mother, will you let it go, please?
I can't believe you don't care what happens to your sister.
If she wanted us to know where she went, she would have told someone.
Imogen is out there somewhere, maybe even lying dead in a ditch, and you don't even care.
We've been over this, Mother.
I don't think you're even listening to me, Jack.
I'm not Imogen's babysitter. If she chooses to go off without telling anyone, that's her business.
Imogene is out there somewhere, maybe even lying dead in a ditch, and you don't even care.
Mother, will you let it go?
Okay, let's go ahead and just speak to Edward Deegan now.
Edward, got a minute?
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
Happening to Imogene right now.
She's a grown woman. She's perfectly capable of looking after herself.
This is going to be a little bit difficult to have this conversation, isn't
I
it?
don't think you're even listening to me, Jack.
We've been over this, Mother.
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed him. I took care of them.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
I can't believe you don't care what happens to your sister.
I didn't find any. I guess they must have used it all.
Yeah, figures. Oh well. Here's your pay for the job. Too bad about the serum. Now, as far as what's next. Oh hell, I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
Okay then.
I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, we tracked down the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got it all, I'm sorry to say.
Oh, that is bad news. Our supply here is dangerously low. Well, we'll just have to make it last until the next delivery.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
No problem. I'll bring her back.
The trouble usually isn't finding her. It's persuading her to come home. I don't know where she's gone, but I can give you a place to start. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor, at the jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
Okay, I'll start in Good Neighbor.
Okay, like he's trying to get past me, but he can't push my character out of the way. That's hilarious. But I wonder if I can have another, like, intellectual conversation with Jack Cabot, in between missions.
What?
I was intrigued by your theory about an ancient alien civilization.
Actually, it was my father's theory. Now proven beyond doubt, although only to me, unfortunately. There aren't many archaeology journals publishing these days.
You have proof.
Enough to satisfy me. He only made a single expedition to the Lost City, but he brought back enough to show beyond a doubt that the city he found wasn't made by or for human beings. Millennia older than the earliest human civilizations, but with technology that seems to have surpassed our own. And yet, everything about it is strange, disturbing geometries, tools not made for human hands, carvings that hint at dimensions beyond our own.
What was your father's theory?
He believed that all of the earliest human civilizations shared some common parent that was unknown to history. Think of Atlantis. The myth of an advanced civilization destroyed by a cataclysm is shared by many widely separated ancient cultures. Eventually, he found what he was looking for. A lost city, buried beneath the sands of the empty quarter of the Arabian desert.
You said your father found a lost city?
Yes, he spent years looking, and was widely ridiculed by the so-called experts. I'm ashamed to say even I doubted him. But in the end, he found it. A lost city, buried in the sands of the Rub al-Khali, the empty quarter of Arabia.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
All right.
What's going on at that old insane asylum?
I carry out some of my research there. That's all you need to know.
The more I know, the better I'll be at my job.
Well, I suppose that may be true. My father is confined in Parsons. For his own safety and everyone else's. He became dangerously unstable after handling an ancient artifact he found in Arabia. I I've spent my life trying to figure out how to cure him. Any more questions?
How'd your father manage to travel to Arabia with the world blown to hell?
Ah, well, that was before the war, when he was a young man.
Come on. The war was 200 years ago.
You know your history. Most people don't grasp how long ago the war really was. One of the effects of my father's illness was a slowing or arresting of the aging process. So, yes, he is well over 200 years old, as you suspected. Was there anything else?
Quite a place you've got here. Amazing that it survived the war.
Thank you. I try not to take it for granted. We were definitely more fortunate than most. It hasn't been easy keeping it up to pre-war standards, but we do what we can. Any more questions?
I've got to get going.
All right.
Okay, I think that conversation just kind of really shows off what I think that Fallout 4 is, you know, and that is like a very good game, but with a lot of wasted potential. Like, I would have loved to see a DLC where, you know, Jack Cabot is, you know, looking for a way to actually cure his father. Like, yeah, like a DLC could come out or something like that, and then, like, Jack Cabot is looking for a way to cure his father, to separate this artifact from his father's head. And, you know, like, he has him, me, Edward Deegan travel out via Vertibird to Arabia, and actually to the Lost City. And, you know, down there we find aliens and different monsters and stuff like that. And then from there you can like it would be so cool to see a DLC like that. Like, I can't even, you know, wrap my mind around what the content would be, which is, you know, absolutely crazy. Like, you know, you go, like, the only thing that I can really think of is, like, you go into the Lost City, and then, you know, you've got, like, some, I guess, guardians or something like that, you know, guarding this Lost City, or a vault inside of it, where, you know, Jack Cabot can do the research that he needs to do. And then maybe, so you got like combat and stuff like that going on. You get unique weapons that aren't designed for humans, but you can use them because you figure out how. Like, maybe you touch some stone slab, like in, you know, like in Mass Effect with the Prothean beacon. You instantly learn how to use weapons of this ancient civilization. Like, and then maybe after that, like, you're given this choice of either aiding Jack Cabot or actually taking the power for yourself or something like that. Like, that would be so cool to see, but like, it's just wasted potential in this game. But anyways, I think after explaining that, I kind of ran out all the time that I need to do this next quest, so looks like I'll have to save that for the next episode. And I think with all the cutting out that I have to do for this one, it's gonna also be on the short side, just like the last episode. Also, I do want to apologize for the lack of an episode yesterday. It just came down to the fact that the game crashed, and I was, you know, and I kind of, you know, like, I guess my room was hot, and I just kind of got really frustrated with it, and I just decided to say fuck it and not record the episode, or not try to re-record the episode until today. But yeah, the episode is recorded today, and as you will see, it'll go up, and you all will be able to watch it. So yeah, that's also really good. But anyways, you've been tuned into Discriminated Productions. This has been another episode of Let's Play Fallout 4. If you liked the video, then you know what to do. If you don't want to miss any more videos, then you should definitely hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's absolutely free, so there's no reason not to. And whether you left me a like or left me a dislike, please leave me some feedback in the form of a comment in the comment section below. So that way, I know what you all want me to tackle next, or, just in general, how you want me to handle the commentary, because I'm not entirely sure. Or if you even find it entertaining, it doesn't matter. Just leave some form of feedback in the comment section below. Either criticism or just, some praise, it doesn't matter. And then, if you did like the video, please consider sharing the video, because that will get the video out to as many different people as possible, and they may be able to like the video and share the video as well. So, that would help me out tremendously if you could start a train like that, possibly. And, lastly, I want to thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see you later.